Okay, getting into the trade. This is SPX 500, and my name is Mark, and I'm an inspiring trader, and I'm making this channel to basically just document. So I don't really know where this channel is gonna go or how long it's gonna stay up, but I intend for it to be up for a while, and I just wanna get the feeling of how actual traders, make YouTube videos about their trading and how it actually helps with profitability, because you're actually documenting your stuff to real people and also to yourself so that you can remember. So yeah, this is the first video, first trade on the account actually, and if I bring it up here, I'll be making my P&L as well. So this is the first day, so you can see Wednesday, SPX short, target 11 minutes. So yeah, it's all happened in 11 minutes, first trade, and commission is 7, and this is the NPNL. So let's look at the trade. So we got 10 a.m. news. 10 a.m. news happened. We got push higher to take out that high, formed a fair value gap, and from that fair value gap we almost immediately reversed, and this V-shape is actually nice, so I liked it, and the volume here was good, unlike in NAS, as we didn't really have a fair value gap. I know probably we did in NQ, but in NAS we didn't, so I decided to trade on SPX. So even this had a fair value gap, but it closed inside, so that's like, okay, what the hell, and it also formed equal highs. So I was like, okay, what the hell is that? So I moved on here, came in late, but I honestly placed a trade here, but because of the spreads, like, are you shitting me? It entered me here, so I was like, okay, that's fine, let me just see where this goes. And my stops were, if I want to see price generally show a lot of momentum up here, because as we see, we kind of get an inverse here, but what did price do later? It immediately reversed. So let's say we got this push here, and the next candle it closed maybe here or maybe here, or it just wicked here and closed inside here. I would have been okay, now that's concerning. But look what price did, came here immediately, and if you saw this in real time, it just wicked down, like literally just wicked down with so much momentum. So I was like, okay, yeah, now that's nice. So price came down here. Break-even was originally here when I entered the trade, and you see price came all the way down but didn't touch my break-even. So it went up, and I decided, okay, now this is my new break-even, just to be sure and just to be safe, on the safe side, in case price was not gonna go for this loss, because sometimes price is like that. But today price was good, and came all the way down here, hit my TP one, took out like 0.6%, something like that. And then yeah, this week was kind of crazy, so I was like, okay, maybe now let me start trailing my stop loss, because okay, now I'm up for the day. So obviously I'm not going to trade my stop loss all the way down here, and it needs room to expand and move down. So I was like, okay, let me look for the next candle and see what the next candle does. So look, price came all the way here, chopped, came up here, then chopped, then went down. So it came all the way down here and closed below this TP where I would have put my TP, or it is over here. So I was like, okay, now that's good momentum. So price came, so let me just put my steering stop loss back there, which I started trailing. Okay, there. I started trailing when it was here, like somewhere up here, and then I decided, okay, let me trail it down here once price did this. So it came all the way down here, came up here, and immediately closed, and then went back and closed up here kidogo, a little bit. But I was so confident in this trade, so I was like, okay, so if price decides to fake me out and just go back up, I'd rather be stopped at a place where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is good, not somewhere up here where I would have made only 0.6%. So I was like, okay, let me put my stop loss here. Price respected it and went all the way down to TP. And let's look at the other ones. Boom, TP was hit, boom, TPS hit. But if you looked in real time, this hit before, and that was generally nice, showing that this was the more what's the word, better pair. No, it's not forex. This was a better index or better symbol or whatever you guys call it, better instrument to look at, coming from all the way down from up here. So I was like, okay, now that's a good trade. And also we had a couple of, like, one more trade. I was not looking at this at the time because I'm usually looking at this, but today this was just really trash. So there was a trade over here that you could have taken, which will have been break even. We see sweep of price, 2 fair value gap, so we use the top one. It is a 3-minute, also a 5-minute, but the 5-minute was pretty trash, so the 3-minute looked best. So we came up here, entered probably here or here. You could have entered. Break even hit or price return, so you don't lose any money. And the reason for this trade was what really learned in discount, and we're coming up to take this low resistant liquidity. So even this is the low resistant liquidity. So, and it's also on every other index actually, so I was really confident in this, but you know, price had no volume at all, bro. And right when I said that during like real time, look what it did, bro. Pushed all the way down and came up, closed above this. So yeah, that would have been a nice trade if you took it. Been a break even, wouldn't have lost money, but it's also a good experience. And yeah, that was the trade of the day. Not really anything to focus on, but if you guys really want me to, like, what am I saying, you guys, there's literally no one watching, so basically in like 2-3 weeks I'll be posting like back testing or like strategies on what to do and how to succeed or how to manage being a trader and stuff. And yeah, that was the trade of the day. Not much to say. That was really quick, 11 minutes. Can I say? Didn't take much longer. And oh my days, forex, this would have taken at least 20 minutes, bro. Price would have come down here, come up here, come down here, come down here, and then probably chop, come up all the way here, and then like during lunchtime it will be the way it will be like, okay, now it's time to hit here, and then it will have hit. Like, it's so frustrating trading forex when you're using this strategy, IFGs. And I'm also trying to implement a new model into my trading, which is basically like, oh, you also use fair value gap. So it's basically when you go high or low in a range, and let's say your trade on an IFG fails, so it fails and then immediately goes into your direction, forming another fair value gap. But this fair value gap is, maybe if you're bullish, this fair value gap is not bearish, so you know you can't look for another bearish fair value gap to be inversed. Now you're looking for price to hit your TP where you would put your TP, and then now you'll be looking for shorts. But with this new model, let's say for example we came all the way down here and it didn't, and now I see my model and I'm like, okay, there's an IFG here, then I get wrecked, and then price immediately reverses after taking this liquidity and then forms like a bullish fair value gap here. So I'm like, okay, now I expect price to tap into that fair value gap and immediately reverse. But there is certain aspects you have to implement to this model. You don't just take a trade after the fair value gap has been reacted on. It's more into detail, but if anyone actually watches this and wants me to get into detail, you can actually comment, but probably no one is gonna comment because this is basically there for documentary purposes and for my understanding and my basically going into the past. Like in the future I come back to this video and see, well, what I did wrong or what I've changed when I'm in the future. So yeah, that was the trade of the day. Not much to say. This video is about like 10 minutes. I'm gonna actually put the screenshot of the entry I took just for you guys to see, and also mostly for me to see. So yeah, it was good day trading. Tomorrow we have for 13 years and we have NFP on here, so yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, thank you for watching, Mark, and also anyone else who watches this. So hope you benefited.